Welcome, 6th graders. Here we're going to talk about proportions. We're going to do a little intro into proportions today. Here's the key concepts that we need to know for today. Proportion is a mathematical statement with two ratios that are equal to one another. Okay, so we have one ratio that is equal to another ratio. What we're going to have with our proportions is we're going to be missing one part of that, and we're going to have to find them. What we're going to be using for proportions is cross products. And to do this, we're going to multiply the numerator of one ratio by the denominator of the other ratio. So numerator of one times the denominator of the other. And then we're going to divide by the remaining number that we haven't used yet. Okay? And proportions are used to find missing lengths of similar figures, convert units of measurement, and find equivalent ratios. There's lots of uses for this. Okay? I got some examples that we're going to go over. If you need to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, move on. Okay, we have one example today. So in example 1, we're using solving proportions using cross products. So what we're going to do with these problems, guys, is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at here, and you can see that I have two ratios that are equal to each other. I'm missing one part. That is my variable, that n. So we're going to multiply the two that we know. So in this case, that's 8 times 3, and that's going to be 24. So that's step 1. Step 2 then is to divide by the remaining number. So then we're going to do 24 divided by 12, and that equals 2. That tells us that that missing number there is 2. So our answer to this problem is 2. Okay, looking at B, we have our cross numbers that we know. So the first thing I'm going to do is 20 times 5, and 20 times 5 is 100. And the next thing I'm going to do is divide 100 divided by 16. So I'm going to take that result and I'm going to divide it by the remaining number, 16. 100 divided by 16 is 6.25. So my answer is 6.25. Okay. For C, same thing. So we're going to take the numbers that we know in the crosses. That's 1 times 20. 2 steps. Make sure you show your work. 1 times 20 is 20. Then we're going to take that number and divide it by the remaining number. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So our answer is 4. Okay, and then for D, we do the same thing here. So we're going to multiply the cross numbers that we know. So we're going to do 8 times 18, and 8 times 18 is 144. So then we're going to do 144 divided by the remaining number, which is 3, and that is going to equal 48. So that's our answer for D. Okay, so again, you multiply the cross numbers that you know, and you divide by the remaining number, and then that tells you what the missing number is, which is what we're going to have a variable in there for. Okay, and that's how you use cross products to solve proportions. Okay, if you need to watch any part of this video again, go ahead and rewind it. Otherwise, have a great day.